Hi, so today we're back with Follow Me Friday, and we are here at the SODA District at Sockdolager, and we are here with one of the owners, James, and we just wanted to find out a little bit about this great area. So how did y'all start Sockdolager?
Three idiots in a garage, essentially, yeah.
Isn't that how like Apple started, or
yeah,
Microsoft, or one of them?
Just homebrewing in a garage, and I guess we were just stupid enough to listen to our friends who told us to open one of these. So
Isn't that crazy? And now, I mean, look at this now.
And now here we are.
Yeah, it's so awesome. So how did y'all come up with the name Sockdolager?
So the name kind of originated a little, like really early on. We were listening to the Postmodern Jukebox. It's like a YouTube channel. And we had too much of our own liquids, and we started looking at like 1920s slang, and we found this this word, Sockdolager, and it means an exceptional person or thing, and it was most commonly used as the last punch in a boxing match was called the Sockdolager punch, and we were like, that's cool. So we started calling brew days and hangout days Sockdolager Saturdays. So when we opened this, it only felt right to call it Sockdolager Brewing Company, because that's for months and months and months is what we called brew days, was Sockdolager Saturdays. So it just kind of sprung out of that.
I've always wondered, like about that. So y'all originally started over off of Treadaway.
Yeah, and on China Street, like right behind.
So how has it been since you've moved to the SODA District?
Now it's great. When we moved here, the country shut down like 3 weeks after that.
COVID.
So COVID shut us down. We got moved in, and the weekend that we were like, all right, everything's here, we can sell beer now, they shut everything down. And then we didn't open up for 7 months. So it was a wild ride. There was like a 4-week window, if y'all remember, like where everything kind of opened up again, and they're like, no, shut it back down. So they shut it down again. After that, it was just outside that window. It was just the to-go sales that we could do, and trying to figure out any way we could to peddle beer. We bought a canning line to sell beer out into the market. Like, last year was a wild ride. But now we're here, and we're like, man, if we can make it past last year, there's no way.
I mean, 2021 can take us down. Is a brand new start.
Yeah, so it's been great this year. Since about March, when everything opened back up fully here in Texas, it's just felt like this is what we were supposed to do last year, and it's felt really great. The community comes out. We're busy. It's really cool seeing the support of like, hey, if it's open, we're going there.
Yeah, we've had a couple of team nights and come out, and it's always so much fun. So you were just showing us your beer making process. How does that work?
Carefully. There's a lot to it, but there's also not a lot to it. I tell a lot of people on the tour, I'm like, if you can make soup, and you can let that soup sit on your counter for 10 days, you can make beer. Like the process isn't hard. It's just dialing in like the small pieces of that process and getting really specific about times and temperatures and ratios. So
like, how do you pick your different flavors, and just testing and seeing what tastes good?
Yeah, mostly it's.
That's a fun job.
It's like it's a rough job trying beer.
Somebody's got to do it.
It's mostly like seasonality for us. Like, we're moving into the summer months here, so like Andrew and I just put it's called a Goza. It's like a tart, salty beer that we'll put watermelon puree in. So it'll be like, hopefully, like a tart, salty watermelon beer. Which we've made it before, and it's really stinking good. It's just saying. And like, we've got a lager on right now, which is it's the lightest beer that we make all year. It's fizzy, it's yellow, people love it, especially out here in West Texas. And then once we move into like fall, we move into more like robust flavors that we'll try and like integrate like pumpkin and chocolate and things like that into the brewing process.
So y'all don't have the same thing all the time. It's like you're always having different beer.
Yeah, we've got like 5 beers that never leave the taps, and then the other 15 taps are constantly rotating.
But y'all only serve your own beer.
Yeah, we only serve our own beer. We make house seltzers here, but we get cider from High Cider Company down in High, Texas, and then we buy wines from a bunch of wineries down in Fredericksburg. And try and keep
That's
it
nice that y'all keep
possible.
it local. I mean, Fredericksburg. I mean, Texas.
It's as local as we can get with wine. For us to like sit here in our building and scream at the top of our lungs like, please buy local, please buy local, please buy local. It seems really disingenuous for us to be buying wines from California or somewhere else. So we try to do our best to keep it as local as possible. Just kind of a practice what you preach kind of thing.
So, like I said, our teams come out a couple of times for different things that y'all have had. I know y'all have like trivia night, different things. I mean, do y'all have events all the time?
Every Wednesday we do Wing Wednesday and karaoke.
Karaoke. Amanda needs to be in that.
Karaoke's fun. Our friend Sydney Dillard does that for us. She does a couple karaoke nights around town.
Whenever we hire people on our team, I always ask, "Can you sing?" So
it's a real test of fortitude whether you'll get up on a stage and sing in front of strangers. But people love it. I personally am not a karaoke guy, so I stay in the back and I cook wings. And then Thursday we do trivia night. That gets pretty bonkers. Fridays, like every other Friday, we try and have live music. Saturday is once a month. We'll do an event on Saturday. So like June 12th, we've got our redneck pool party where we're putting like 17 trucks out in the parking lot, and we'll fill the truck beds with water, and we just have like a little pool party and live music and just kind of
how fun
shoot the pool and hang out for the day. We did it as a joke our like second year open, and people loved it. And then we were gonna do it last year, but COVID. So we're really jazzed to get it back up and going. Just because it is like it's just different.
And
it's
that's June 17th.
June 12th.
Oh, June 12th. Okay.
So we try and do like one Saturday event a month and one Sunday event a month, and usually Sunday is just like a backyard cookout kind of thing. So like last month we did a Sunday shrimp boil where we've got a big like shrimp boiling mechanism thing. We just make a bunch of food and have people come hang out and enjoy Sunday afternoon.
Oh, that's pretty neat. So for food, I mean, do y'all have like regular food trucks here? I mean, I know y'all have some of your own food. I think I had like a grilled cheese here.
Yeah.
So good.
Carla, we had to open our COVID kitchen back in October when they were like, hey, you can't be open if you're a bar, but if you're a restaurant,
you can be open.
So a bunch of breweries were like, we can be restaurants. So we put in a kitchen in an 86 square foot room, and Carla works magic back there, and I don't know how she puts out the food that she puts out in that tiny little box. Especially this time of year, it's 1 billion degrees in that thing. But she does it, and the food's good. And so we don't do food trucks anymore unless it's like a big event to help supplement and help take the pressure off of Carla. Mostly just because we have numbers that we have to hit to stay a restaurant, and we're not ready to not be a restaurant yet, just in case. Probably towards the end of the summer we'll stop worrying so much about that. But Carla busts her butt for us, and so we just let her cook as much as she wants.
The food is really good that she does.
Yeah, she does. Like I said, she works magic back there, and I don't know how she does it.
She does it by herself? Oh my gosh. So do y'all rent out event space? Like if somebody was going to have something?
Yeah, we do. We just had a wedding reception here not too long ago. They rented the whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle. And so we do stuff like that. We do a lot of like Huggies and Chuggies events, which is like dudes' baby showers.
I've never heard of that. Huggies and Chuggies.
Like they'll set up and like bring a bunch of diapers and hang out.
How fun.
We did a bunch of different stuff. We had a birthday party here last weekend, and so I was like, you can't really rent the venue out this last minute because it was like 3 days beforehand. But they were like, well, can we just pay for live music then? And I was like, sure.
So they did.
Yeah, we'll just pay for live music for the night. And it's kind of a sweet deal for me.
That's pretty neat.
But yeah, we rent the upstairs, the downstairs, all of it. It just really depends on what you're looking for. We just put in a stage out there for a couple of events and concerts that we have coming up in the future. Hopefully we'll announce a concert series here pretty soon for the fall. Yeah, we really just want to be like a cultural center, kind of like.
Yeah.
There's a good movement of people like bringing live music to Abilene right now with Potosi Live, and Ice House does a really good job about bringing in cool live music. So we just want to contribute to that and just like, hey, Abilene can be cool. Like there can be cool stuff. You don't have to go to Dallas to have a good time. Like,
you know, that's what we were just talking about. That's why we do these videos, so that people can see, you know, Abilene has a lot more to offer. I mean, I was born and raised here, and I remember, you know, there was like nothing with outdoor seating. So like that's one of my favorite things is that you have outdoor seating. You can sit outside or inside if you want. So
yeah, that's
really nice.
When we built this space, we were going to build a bigger tap room, but we noticed that like even when it's 110 degrees in Abilene, like people want to sit outside. I don't get it, but people want to sit outside. So we built a
if you're
small
from
tap room.
Texas, you love the heat.
Yeah, because we were just like, that out there to build is really cheap. This was not cheap. So like if people want to sit outside, we'll just give them all the room in the world to sit outside. So that's also, that paid off a lot due to COVID. Because people just feel more comfortable outside even these days. I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. But yeah, like I moved here in 2010, and just since I've been here, it seems like there was like this wave of like young entrepreneurs who were like, we're sick and tired of complaining about having to go to Dallas or Austin to have a good time. And everybody just kind of did it themselves. When my friend Kingsley, he was like, I'm tired of there not being a good barbershop, and that Adam's opening Vagabond Pizza, and
I love Vagabond.
Oh, just this wave of young entrepreneurs who just said like, no, we're just going to do it here.
Yeah.
And from when I moved here and worked at Monk's on Friday nights, and there was no one down here, to now you can't find a parking spot downtown on Friday night, which is really, really cool to see.
Is there an age limit like to come in? I mean, can people bring their family? I know y'all have done cornhole and just different things outside, or y'all have the pool parties.
Yeah, like we really want our space to be a space for everyone. So like on Saturday mornings, we're full up with young families and kids running around outside, which is really, really fun because that's the space we wanted to provide as a place where people can come and sit and relax and feel like they're here to hang out with us, not like they're here just patronizing our business. And that's what it's like. We're kid friendly, we're dog friendly as long as they're on a leash.
Oh, I can bring my golden doodles.
And then if you're, as long as you're of drinking age, you can be alone in here. But if you're under 21, we ask that you have some sort of guardian with you, which is what it is. Those are just the laws.
Well, thanks for all of the information. I think this is a really neat place, and I'm excited to see what 2021 and all of the future years bring.
Awesome. So, thanks for thinking of us.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week on Follow Me Friday.
When your home needs to sell.